Amherst fans, at this time, we ask you to turn your attention to the ice and welcome Hall of Famer Don Stevens.
Good evening, everybody, and it's good to be back here. We haven't done this for a while, so just outstanding to sort of get back to normal. We appreciate you being here tonight. Good evening to Amherst fans. Welcome to the 2023 Rochester Americans Hall of Fame night, as we induct 2 new members into this exclusive club. 37 years ago, the Amherst Hall of Fame was created to honor the players, coaches, and the key contributors who helped shape this storied franchise since its inception in 1956. Tonight, we continue in that tradition as we induct into the Hall of Fame a former fan favorite and Calder Cup winner who blazed a trail for himself and future players of color during his historic career, and a 2-time 30-goal scorer who became a full-time NHL featured player following 4 illustrious seasons with the Rochester Americans. Our first inductee tonight played 5 seasons in Rochester and was widely known for his physical presence and rugged style of play, and he also made history as the first African-American player to not only don the red, white, and blue, but continue on to the NHL. Please direct your attention to the video board overhead for a look back at the Hall of Fame career of Val James.
Val James, the first American-born black player in Amherst and NHL history, appeared in 253 games with the Amherst from 1980 to 85 and was a fan favorite over his 5 seasons with the club. After a brief 3-game stint with the Amherst in 80-81, he remained in Rochester for the next 4 seasons, leading the team to the playoff appearance each year and culminating with a Calder Cup championship in 1983. His biggest on-ice contribution came that year when he scored the game-winning goal in the deciding game of the Calder Cup Finals against the Maine Mariners, earning Rochester its first of 2 Calder Cups in a 4-year span during the 80s. Originally a 16th round pick of the Detroit Red Wings in the 1977 NHL Amateur Draft, James collected 24 points and 496 penalty minutes during his Amherst career. It was also during this time with the Amherst that James made a substantial impact on the game of hockey, becoming the first African-American player in the NHL with the Buffalo Sabres in 1982. In 1987, he once again made history as the first black player of any nationality to skate for the Toronto Maple Leafs. A native of Ocala, Florida, James retired following the 87-88 season after stops in St. Catharines, Newmarket, and Baltimore, ending an 8-year professional playing career with 34 points in 416 games at the AHL level, as well as 11 NHL games with Buffalo and Toronto.
Val, first of all, I'd like to welcome you to the Rochester American Hall of Fame. Well-deserved honor. And every time I think of Val James, it brings a smile to my face. But more importantly, I knew I was a better player the moment you walked into a dressing room. Val, welcome to the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Val, my former teammate, on such a beautiful honor. The Rochester Americans speak nothing but volume of players that they developed, and you did your part to establish what a valued franchise this is. Congratulations again on becoming a member of the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame.
Please welcome back to Rochester, Val, along with his wife, Ina. Here too. present Val with his Hall of Fame crystal on behalf of the Rochester Americans, former teammate and fellow Amerks Hall of Famer, Jordy Robertson.
First off, I'd like to thank everybody for coming down for this prestigious event. And I want to thank a few people. I'd like to thank, first off, the Rochester Americans organization for actually having me here, the Hockey Hall of Fame as well. And to you, the fans who make all of these games and all the excitement for the team. And your support is well appreciated. Now, I'd just like to take a moment to thank all the fans for all the support that you've given us over the years and the support that you continue to give the brand new team. Now, without your help, some games we wouldn't win, and we're very appreciative of that. And I have to thank all the players and coaches and the Amerks office staff for all the things that they've done over the years to make sure that us players get what we deserve and get recognized. With that being said, I'd like to say thank you again, and I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the 66th member of the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame, Val James. Our next inductee played the first 4 professional seasons in Rochester, during which he was one of the team's top point getter with nearly 200 points over 235 career games. Paulinville's tenure in Rochester was highlighted by back-to-back 30-goal seasons and a 5-goal outing in his final campaign in the 2005-06 season, joining Donald Adet and Dave Hines as the only 3 players in franchise history to score 5 goals in 1 game. We ask you again to please direct your attention to the video board overhead for a look back at the Hall of Fame career of Jason Paulinville.
Set to become the 67th member of this exclusive club, Jason Paulinville spent his entire American Hockey League career with the Amerks from 2002 to 6 after being selected by the Buffalo Sabres in the 2nd round of the 2001 NHL Draft. In 235 career games, he amassed 192 points on 96 goals and 96 assists, while also adding 21 points in 19 playoff appearances with Rochester. After posting 34 points in 73 games as a rookie in the 02-03 season, Paulinville nearly doubled his offensive output the next season with an astounding 64 points in 66 games to finish 2nd on the team in scoring. He also made his NHL debut that year, appearing in 1 game with the Sabres before going on to pace the Amerks with 9 goals and tied for the team scoring lead with 19 points during Rochester's impressive run to the Western Conference Finals. Paulinville duplicated the effort in 04-05, again tying for 2nd on the team in scoring, while also becoming the first Amerk to record back-to-back 30-goal seasons since Peter Savaglia in 91-92 and 92-93. He opened the 05-06 campaign with 19 goals and 26 points in only 18 games. Paulinville scored at least 1 goal in 10 games over that span and became just the 3rd player in franchise history to score 5 goals in a game, joining Donald Adet and Dave Hines. The impressive start earned him a permanent promotion to the NHL, where he played out the remainder of his career with 727 points in 1,060 career NHL games with the Buffalo Sabres and Minnesota Wild.
Congrats on getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, Paula. It was an honor playing with you. You're a great player and great teammate.
You're one of those players that made everybody around you better, and off and on the ice, you were just a true pro. So enjoy the night and congrats.
You know, I've never met a player that worked so hard in his game and loved hockey so much. You earned this, you deserve it. Congratulations.
Hey Palmer, Webby here. Congratulations on this amazing achievement for you and your family, to what you did and your family did for mine when I was coming up and learning the ropes in the National Hockey League will never be forgotten.
You're an unbelievable teammate, a true leader, a guy that helped me out when I was a young guy. So thank you and congrats on this induction and all the best to you and your family.
Hey Palmer, congratulations in your induction into the Rochester Americans Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Please welcome to the ice Jason Paulinville, joined by his wife Kim, son Jaden, daughter Kaylee Rose, and parents Deborah and Jean-Marie, all in attendance here tonight. We're so glad to have you all. Jason will be presented with the Hall of Fame Crystal on behalf of the Rochester Americans. And here to present this award is the man who oversaw the development of Jason and many others in Rochester. Please welcome back Hall of Famer and all-time winningest coach in franchise history, Randy Cuddiworth.
Thank you. First of all, thank you. Appreciate it. Receiving a call from Jody Gage to congratulate me on being voted into the Amerks Hall of Fame was truly a surreal feeling, and never in my dreams would I have one day expected a call to tell me that I'd be joining the Amerks grade in the Hall of Fame. I want to take this time to thank the voting committee, the Pagula family, the Amerks organization for your amazing hospitality for me and my family. Jody, thank you for helping. Thank you for your help, guidance, support through my years in Rochester. A quick, simple post-game locker room conversation probably didn't seem like much to you, but for a young kid coming out of junior hockey, I definitely appreciated all the hockey talk I could get from an Amerks legend. Congratulations to Val and your family on being inducted in the Hall of Fame. I'm excited to be able to spend this day with you. Playing junior hockey in Shawinigan while living with the Billet family to moving to Rochester was a big adjustment for me. I went from not even having a cell phone to now having to cook my own meals, do my own laundry, buy my own furniture. Thankfully, I met the best person possible for me to transition to pro hockey. We're probably the complete opposite in personalities, but it clicked and worked really well together. So Andrew Peters, thank you. You have no idea how much you helped me feel comfortable and adjust to a new group, a new life away from home. The only tough part about living with you was that I had to hide my Krispy Kreme donuts under my bed to make sure you didn't empty my box. There's nothing better for a young player starting their pro careers than being surrounded with great veterans. I was fortunate to have some great ones to teach me how to be a pro on and off the ice. Thank you to Jason Bottrell, Francois Mathot, Denny Hamel, Doug Huda, David Cullen, Tom Askey, Peter Ratchuk, and a special thanks to my centers, Dominic Pettis and Chris Taylor, for finding me back doors so many times. To a special group of players and friends that basically all started together in Rochester and all ended up in Buffalo around the same time in 05-06. Ryan Miller, Derek Roy, Thomas Vanek, Paul Gostad, Gary Novotny, Nathan Page, Chris Thorburn, Doug Janik. I could have asked for a better group to share our first NHL experience together, and what a ride it was. To all my other teammates along the way, thanks for the laughs, the chirps, the ups and downs a season can have. I can never say I had a bad day at the rink after spending it with you guys. For the quality of young and veteran players we had during my years in Rochester, we were fortunate to have stability with coaching. And man, did we have passionate coaches. Thank you to Randy Cuddiworth, John Cristiano, and Doug Huda for bringing your passion to the rink every day and allowing me to grow as a player and trusting me in every situation. To athletic trainer Kent Weisbeck, I'm not sure how you did it, being by yourself and having more than 20 guys to take care of, but you found a way, and I thank you for keeping me healthy and feeling great on the ice. To equipment manager, Mo Chum, Dave Williams, I'm not sure how I'll ever be able to thank you enough for the job you've done with me and always providing me everything I needed to stay up to date with the new technology. But also for all the pre-game, post-game, pre-practice, post-practice talks we had. I definitely miss all of those and look forward to having a glass of wine with you soon. You truly are the best in the business. I'm so happy to still see you going strong in Buffalo. Hopefully I wasn't too much of a pain with my sticks and skate sharpenings along the way. To Don Stevens, the voice of the Amherst, thank you for making every one of my plays or goals probably sound a lot better than what they actually were. It's amazing still being able to listen to you in your 37th year as being the voice of the Amherst. To the media, and specifically Hall of Famer Kevin Oklubja, thank you for your coverage, for promoting the game, promoting the Amherst players, and also not being all over me when I had a bad game. To my agent Norman Dupont, who I've been with since Bantam Hockey, thank you for your support, your guidance, and most importantly, believing in me. I've always loved our hockey talks and still do today. To my mom, dad, and sister who couldn't be here today, I will never be able to thank you guys enough. Never be able to thank you enough for what you have done for me to be able to pursue my dreams. Spending long hours at the rink might not have been what you wanted to do, but you were always there for me in the good times and the bad. Your support, positivity, guidance, providing me everything I needed to perform better, I will always be thankful for. I love you. I'm so happy to be able to share this day with you. I think it's fair to say the early mornings paid off. To my wife, Kim, thank you. Thank you for being upbeat, energetic, supportive, positive, and always there for me through the ups and downs of what a hockey career might bring. Our kids are lucky to have a mom like you. Every day you make me smile and make my life a lot easier. To my kids, Jaden and Kaylee, you guys make me proud every day. I couldn't be more proud to be your dad. I'm excited to cheer both of you at your hockey game, gymnastic competitions. The future is bright for both of you, and remember, dream big. Everything is possible. I love you both all the way to the moon and back. And lastly, the amazing fans of Western New York. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me and being behind me all the way till my last game. You guys made me proud to put the jersey on every day, and I'm excited to be coming home tonight. Go Amherst, thank you.
The 67th member of the Amherst Hall of Fame, Jason Paulinville. Congratulations, Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the Amherst Hall of Fame 2023.